And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Thanks for clicking on the channel. We're taking a look at the Australian Open round number 2. Begin! Elisa Mertens taking on big game Jessie P, the 7th seed. Listen, guys, at this stage of her career, Elisa Mertens, she's starting to slow down. She's a veteran. She's been on tour for a while. Multiple Grand Slam titles on the double side with Sabalenka. She won it here previously with Sabalenka. A lot of people forget that. Pegula, she's in good form, right? We saw her in the Adelaide Championship where she lost to Keys. We saw Mertens in the Hobart Championship. And Kessler McCartney gave her a run. Now, here's the thing. I think at this stage of their careers, everything Mertens does, I think Pegula does maybe just a little bit better, especially when it comes to the serve. I like Pegula to get past Mertens. Elena Rybakina taking on Jovic, the 17-year-old. A lot of people thought that Jovic would play the junior slam. But if you have the chance to play the main tour, why not? I mean, a lot of people thought, including myself, she had a chance to win it. But then again, we also thought she'd win the U.S. Open, and she lost that. Coco was disappointed. I was disappointed. She's one of the upcoming teens to watch out for. I've watched her on the lower level. Now, she's not a Coco type of rock star. She still needs development. She's got a lot to improve. But I've seen her consistently beat some of these, I'd say, she gave Renata a really good match, Renata Zarazoa. And overall, I think she's competitive when we're looking at the higher end of the world rankings, like for example, anywhere from ranked 100 to 130th. I think she's very competitive there. But now you're taking on a top 5 player in Elena Rybakina. This is a big step up in competition. I think Rybakina, and the headlines are, Rybakina teaches young player a lesson. That was for her previous match. She won against Jones. I think she's going to teach Jovic a lesson as well. I like Elena Rybakina to win this match. I probably spent a little bit too much time on that, but watch out for Jovic. She is going to be big time, but she has to develop more. I do see a good shot maker. She is consistent. She's going to have some exchanges against Rybakina. You're going to be like, whoa, she did that? Yeah, but I'd like Rybakina to win. Danka Kovinic taking on Diana Yastremka. This is going to be a good match. I felt Diana played good against Mayar Sharif. I just thought that Diana would make mistakes. She makes a lot of unforced errors, but she's controlled that. I think it took very long for her to recover from, the PED allegations. And as we talk about, the ITIA, the reality here is there have been people that have been falsely accused, and Diana's one of them, right? And she's finally recovered, but I think she's a better player than she was before the suspension when she got, newcomer of the year. I think she gets past Danka Kovinic, who, by the way, that reminds me of the U.S. Open where Serena and Kovinic had that pretty good match on Arthur Ashe. I was there. I should post some clips of Serena. I like Yastremka to win. Keys and Elena Ruse. This is going to be a good match. Someone said Gabriella's besties with Emma Raducanu. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I thought they had different circles, but nonetheless, that's an interesting matchup. By the way, Gabby, I love her. I love Madison Keys too. I just think Madison Keys is going to have a little bit too much power. The more Gabby returns and gets balls back to Keys, it's just setting up a fireball down the line that Madison Keys is going to eventually put away. I'll take Madison Keys to win that match. Now, Ayeva, I can't pronounce that. And I'm not even going to try, but she's a qualifier. She has the Australians going crazy. Again, I have footage of her. I've watched her play. Ayeva taking on Collins. This is going to be a tough matchup. I think Ayeva, she's just a hustler, guys. She does what she needs to do to win the point. She's using her speed. She's using her footwork. And I just think Danielle Collins' power is just going to set up a lot of exchanges where Ayeva is not going to be able to return, because this is a step up in competition when we're talking about power. Age, yes, she's going to have the athletic ability. She's going to have the youth advantage. But one thing I talk about as you get in your 30s as a female tennis player, the only thing that's going to keep you relevant, much like Madison Keys, is going to be your power. When you have the power, you can isolate that speed, and you can actually use the footwork and speed of a younger, less experienced player against them. And I think Collins does that with her backhand. I just think Collins is going to win this match. Beatrice Haddad taking on Erica Andreeva. This is going to be a good match here. I think Erica Andreeva is going to hold. I actually think Erica Andreeva is going to have some power advantage. I'm going to take the first set over 9.5. I don't think Beatrice has the defense to stop anyone, and I don't think Erica has the defense to stop anyone. Both ladies are going to hold. If I had to pick someone, I think Beatrice, I think Erica can beat Beatrice. I'll be honest with you, but I think Beatrice will find a way to win. She should. Veronika Kudermetova taking on Katie Boulter. Veronika hasn't looked good. She really hasn't. Right now, I think Boulter's a much more consistent tennis player. I think she's hanging on better mentally, and I think she's hanging on better physically. Boulter should beat Kudermetova based on just how she's looked. She's looked awful. But I'm going to take Veronika. I'm going to take Veronika to win the first set. Yeah, I'll take her to win the first set, but I wouldn't be surprised if Boulter wins it in 3. Svitolina taking on Caroline Dolehide. Dolehide looked really good last time out, but Svitolina, she should be too good here. It's just getting balls back. She's going to put a lot of pressure on Dolehide to return, and I like Svitolina to win this match. That's a pick, guys. Enjoy.